So there was one time, it was so funny. I was in the bathrooms of a gym and there was a girl using her eyebrow product.
Oh my gosh.
And I just like kind of assumed that she would know who I was.
Yeah.
Big mistake. Do not be that big-headed. And I was like, oh, cool brow product. Thinking she would get the joke. And she was like, do you like work for the brand or something?
Can I say that, and this is not
Just because we're recording.
And not because I'm sat with Aimee, but because I love Cloud Cream so much that it's probably the only product refill I've actually refilled. Because we have to try so much stuff, but I'm always like, do you want to
Yeah, just another refill.
Yeah.
I love that though.
So that's like my biggest thing that I'm like, I have to have good eyebrows.
Okay.
Like if I was being rolled out on a stretcher, it would be like, but my eyebrows aren't done. Like that would be why I would be so
You'd be
upset.
thinking about
Yeah.
it. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you doing?
I am in the beauty seat with the gorgeous Keeks,
Hi.
who is very busy lady.
Yeah, I feel really bad. I feel like I really was like, get me at this time.
Yeah, I need to be collected. I need to be dropped back, but we love it
I feel
because
like-
you are.
It's the first time I feel like an actual beauty director. Like as in like, that's how I imagined they were back in the day. Like, you have to get me straight outside my office.
But also,
only because of,
how cool to say, yeah, I'm a beauty director.
It is fun. I do feel like, yeah, I have to sometimes, like, you know when you're little and you put on plays?
Yeah.
So, do you feel like that as a brand partner sometimes? You're like, this is my brand.
Oh,
and then
totally.
you're like, oh no, it actually is.
Or like if I always say, use the analogy where I'm sitting on the tube and someone takes out a palette at Sculpted and I'm like,
Have you ever said to them, like, that's mine?
so there was one time, it was so funny. I was in the bathrooms of a gym in Barry's and there was a girl using her eyebrow product.
Oh my gosh.
And I just like kind of assumed that she would know who I was.
Yeah.
Big mistake. Do not be that big-headed. And I was like, oh, cool brow product. Thinking she would get the joke. And she was
Yeah.
like, yeah. And then I was like, what
Oh my
shade are
gosh.
you? And I think she was like, I'm going to do you for harassment.
Yeah,
if
like,
you
leave
keep
me
talking
alone.
to me. So then
Like-
I was like, oh, anyway. And then she goes, literally, do you like work for the brand or something? And I was like, I do. I work in their PR team. Have a lovely day.
Oh my gosh, you didn't say you're Aimee of
No.
Sculpted by Aimee.
I wanted to jump out the window of the building and die. But you know what?
Yeah.
I was also thrilled that she didn't know who I was. I was like,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. That is nice because it's just like you're actually just getting the experience. Can you imagine, like, obviously no one would ever say this, but like, what if she was like, yeah, I'm not like, do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like, what if she
I'm
did-
not that keen. I'd be
Yeah, or
"Oh,
like I wouldn't recommend.
what can I do to fix it for
Yeah,
you?
you'd literally start making. I work in R&D.
Yeah, literally.
When I've seen people have like Cosmos just out in the wild, I always just do a little smirk. Like,
Also, because you're
Especially
like
at
the blood,
airports.
sweat, and tears that went into
yeah,
that.
I remember once I saw someone reading the Summer Beauty Bible at an airport, and I was like, oh my gosh,
Love the Beauty
because that's
Bible.
that was all me and Leah, and yeah, that was amazing. I'm like, that's how my editor must feel all the time.
And how did you get into the world of beauty?
I got into the world of beauty by hair. So like I love hair and I love makeup now. I love skincare now, but hair was where it started because I worked for hair magazines. So I worked for Hair Magazine, Black Hair, and then Hairdresser's Journal. Like she was a her girl. And it wasn't until I started writing for Cosmo as a freelancer that I really started to understand skincare ingredients, skincare rituals, and makeup more.
It's funny because I would so associate you with skincare.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, my skincare's so paired back. It's actually you would.
But sometimes that's magic.
I had to try so much for the Skin Awards, which is launching next. Well, it would have launched already on Cosmo, and my skin barrier is absolutely messed up because we have to try so much. Where my skin just likes ceramides, it loves vitamin C, and it loves hyaluronic acid.
Not
It
to,
loves Cloud
Not to
Cream.
just drop a
No,
product
it
in there,
loves.
but this is the barrier repair
Yeah.
reason why we created Cloud Cream.
Can I say that? And this is not
Just because we're
obviously
recording.
and not because I'm sat with Aimee, but because I love Cloud Cream so much that it's probably the only product refill I've actually refilled. Because we have to
I
try
know.
so much stuff, but I'm always like, do you want to
Yeah, just another refill.
Yeah.
I love that though.
And my mum Wolves takes them as well.
So
She loves
I wanted to bring up your mom because
She's
you
gonna die
are
knowing that I'm here.
so close to your mom as I am, and
Yeah.
it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Is she always robbing your products?
Or to the point where like sometimes I donate to like beauty sales and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and she'll be like, I'll help you and then it will just be like, I'm like, are you
In the bag?
charity? Like, what's going on? Like, this big laundry, but she loves, I definitely get my love of beauty and like rituals and grooming and everything through my mum, and it's like a real shared love that we have. That like I wish that she could be like, I wish I could give her my job just for the day. She would love it.
But then you do get to bring her to to a lot of things.
Like it's like gun to my head for like, can you bring someone?
Yeah.
But yeah, she's such a hoot, and like brands love her so much. Like I'm sure you've done this, but well, you'll be like, this is for your mum, and I'm like, okay, but what?
Yeah.
Okay.
This person also needs it.
She's not putting in the magazine like I am, but yeah, she's great.
We have our natural faces on, but we obviously are going to talk to tips because you write so much in the beauty world, you probably get so many questions from readers and also know kind of what people are responding to.
Yeah.
What would you say is your most asked question of late?
Of late, skincare wise.
Anything in the beauty world.
A lot of people ask me about cutting, because I started learning about cutting hair.
Yeah.
People ask me a lot about haircuts and like trends, or like, should I cut a bob, should I cut a fringe?
What is trending?
Bobs. Which is so funny because you don't see, I think people are so interested in like, what would I look like with a bob or a fringe? Yeah. So that we see those people coming on site a lot on those articles, but actually in the wild, how many people have a bob? Not many. Yeah. So yeah, that's really interesting. Skincare wise, it's always, do I need to use retinol? Okay. Do I need to, and it's always like
there's always a fear about it, isn't it?
And I'm like, no. Yeah. Like, enjoy your youthful skin and all the collagen that's still processing in your skin, because it's not going to last for long.
Word.
Yeah. But yeah, retinols are definitely the biggest skincare one for me. Makeup wise, it's normally about a specific brand. Like, is it X brand good?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's worth it from X?
Yeah.
How would you describe your beauty look in 3 words, personally?
Okay, I'd say curated.
Nice.
I would say, probably neutrals. And maybe like brows, because I don't have eyebrows, so that's like my biggest thing, that I'm like, I have to have good eyebrows. Okay. Like if I was being rolled out on a stretcher, it would be like, but my eyebrows aren't done. Like that would be why I would be so
You'd be
upset.
thinking about it.
Nothing else. As long as I've got eyebrows on, I don't really care about anything else.
And would you say you're more like quick and easy in the world of beauty, or take your time, layer and load?
Makeup and skincare, quick and easy. Hair care, layer and load.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So we obviously love quick and easy. Yeah. I think it's why we spoke to each other so much.
Exactly.
In the world of beauty.
Yeah.
One product I would love us to do back seat touch-ups with is Toasted Sienna.
Yes, I saw this and I was like,
I know, you were straight into it.
So excited.
I love, which I know you do too, a product that can go on to cheek, lip, eye, and just kind of get us ready in a couple of seconds. But I also want to show...
I love these brushes, by the way.
Yeah. And don't brushes just make your life so much easier?
Yeah, a bad brush will give you bad makeup. Yeah. And a good brush will set you apart from everyone else.
And also, you don't need 5 million brushes just to make it very clear for those at home.
Exactly.
If you had to pick...
I haven't actually looked at myself today.
Well, you look gorgeous. If you had to pick your favourite Sculpted product, what would it be?
Cloud cream. But also brighten up.
Nice.
Caramel.
I knew it was caramel.
Yeah. That's also another product that I've like had to like go in. Like, I've never normally see the like a clear bit in a concealer, because it normally goes off before I get to finish it because of the nature of our job. Yeah. And like seeing those like specks of clear, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've gone.
Have you used Satin Silk Caramel?
No.
Oh, we have that for you in there.
Exciting.
So it's a little bit more coverage. Not that you're going to be cheating on Brighten Up, but just to have it an option. Yes. So this is Toasted Sienna. Okay. This is our Liquid Lights matte. So if we were doing quick touch-ups in the back of a cab...
You. How are you doing your eyes right now? I'm so sorry.
Very pigmented as well, so just...
Very pigmented.
I'm scared. How... You're a makeup artist.
Yeah. I'm so used to doing my face in any sort of moving vehicle.
Is that too much? Have I done?
No, we'll soon figure it out.
Okay.
So you can use a brush or your fingers. I'm going to use the Perfecting Duo. But this was my saviour when I was away, and I love it on the lip.
That's so pretty.
And then it's a little bit onto the eye.
Bronzy.
Yeah,
I love that it's a matte.
We call it like the hybrid between, your bronzer.
Yes. No, that's like that. How is it a good shade for both of us as well?
Isn't it so fascinating?
Insane.
And you can obviously layer it to be as much as you want. If you were generally, say, touching yourself up before an event, what do you like always reach for?
Before an event, I always have to make sure my brows are done. I'm a big lip liner girl as well.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lip liner and like even just like a nude lip is fine for me. I was saying that I'm a mascara hoe. I love my mascara, but like, yeah, I would use any.
Just you need something on.
I'm a mascara flutie. Yeah, just quick.
So we'll have the under 18 version and the over 18 version launching soon.
That's so nice. Have I gone too hard on my nose? It looks like I've got.
I love a blush moment on the nose.
I always do my nose. Yeah. And I always do my chin. Is that normal?
Yeah. So chin and forehead is a great way, particularly when you're wearing like a one colour all over, to bring it together.
Okay, cool. Love that.
That was beautiful.
So this is new?
Yes, this is just dropped for summer.
Mine.
But it's
not
so
yours,
nice
Mum. Sorry.
Yeah. We'll get one for your mum as well.
That's exactly what she was going to be hoping to hear.
What is one of your biggest beauty regrets?
I mean, probably. I remember once I went to like, you know, when it's like, it's not even just like it's not an error, it's a specific incident.
Yes.
And it was when I was like 17 and me and my best friend had boyfriends that were best friends, and we all like would hang out together, and we were at her house, and when I opened the door, she went, "Your eyebrows are crazy." And I remember it was just so hot because she was like, because it was her mum's house, she was like, "I don't really have anything here." So I was like rubbing and they did look like two slugs, but I was so like, I can't do anything about it now.
And because you had them tinted?
No, I
just
drawn
product.
them in, but because I was like, I don't know how to get rid of some without it looking like aggressively red, or like I didn't have it with me, and she's blonde, so she didn't have one that was like my colour, so I just kind of had to roll with it.
At the beginning, say when I was teaching a lot of beauty, the kind of bigger block brows were very much trending.
Yeah.
And people used to have literally a square at the front here because they'd approach with their angle brush on its side and just like fill in the block. Yeah. And I'd be like, so we're just going to lighten that a little bit by like brushing it through. And it used to be so, not funny, and not that you were laughing at people, but it was a bit of that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That bronze.
It's really nice. Just like I touched it in the middle.
Yeah, stunning.
Yeah.
Bit of a glow to it.
I also feel like I had a real moment where I did too much highlighter.
Yes.
Which I think is coming back, like more highlighter is coming back. Glossier just launched a liquid highlighter as well.
I saw that.
Yeah, so I think like big highlight is coming back, but I remember once where I was like, I'm glowing to another planet.
But I feel like highlights coming back with like intentional glow all over. Yeah. So where you can still place the glow. Actually, maybe I'll do that while I'm chatting. And I love a good like tap on the areas that needs it to shine. I think that people are bringing in their glow, like I know the used palette, and bringing glow in like in their prime through their foundation, onto the lids, like all over where it's like this like uniform glow.
I do a little bit here. That's good.
That's stunning.
That is good.
And then the little tap on the tip, so you just turn and move your head and everyone's like, oh my god, who's that dolphin? And you're like, it's me.
The interviews that I'm doing later for these intros, they're going to be like,
who's this
woman?
Goddess?
She's so glowy. She's just been on holiday.
Love it. You mentioned obviously hair being something that you kind of started and one of your reasons for getting into beauty. So hair aside, right?
Okay.
If you had to pick your favourite category within beauty, so it can be makeup, skincare, nails, fragrance, body, what would you choose?
It would probably be makeup next.
Okay.
I love the ritual of putting on like makeup, even if it is 5 minutes, which is normally what it is in the morning. But also I love fragrance.
Yeah.
Like picking a fragrance or just smelling something and knowing like, oh, that's got amber in it, I'm gonna love it, or that's got sandalwood in it, that is like, I love it. Do you love fragrance?
I do love fragrance, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm like the most eloquent in terms of like having like a fragrance per day or per mood, but I have like a few on rotation that I love.
Yeah.
And it's definitely something that if I'm like treating myself in the airport, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll pick up a fragrance.
Yeah. And when someone buys a fragrance off of my recommendation, I'm like, wow, that's real trust.
Yeah.
Because like if you haven't smelled it or whatever,
I know.
and fragrances are so expensive now as well.
And how do you bring it to life when I suppose you just talk to the notes and ingredients?
Yeah, but I think with Cosmo, because we're so conversational, we're able to kind of paint that picture. So Leah and I will describe something and be like, oh, this, smells like if you've just, right, for instance, there's a fragrance that's just come out and it's called Swimming Pool.
Mm. Oh, nice.
And then, but the way that I describe it, I've given it to my boyfriend because it's unisex, but it smells like a sexy man that has just like washed after, like gone swimming, and he's now like chewing on a bit of chewing gum, like that kind of like really menthol, but like really clean
no chlorine
smell. Yeah, no chlorine. Like he's had a shower, he's fine now, he's really clean, but he's like chewing a piece of chewing gum waiting for you to go on a date, and that's what it's like.
Love that.
Really sexy.
You can tell you're a writer. My version would literally be like, yeah, it smells like a little bit light and fresh, and that's it.
No, but that's fun. That's the joy of bringing like things to like products to life. That's what I absolutely love.
It's why you are a beauty director and why you do what you do. Last question before you head back to more interviews.
Yes.
We're obviously coming into a very busy part of the world.
Yeah.
Or of the year rather. What are you most looking forward to between now and the end of the year?
I love Christmas. So I know that's at the end of the year.
That's okay.
But I love gifting. Like, as in seeing what brands like Sculpted will bring out, like what your gift sets might be or what you want to push for Christmas and Christmas looks. Like, I love festivity.
Yeah.
I'm a December baby, so like that
same.
just is like, I'm like, are you?
Yeah, Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Capricorn.
I know.
Same. Have we discussed this
Bossy
before?
bees.
Yeah.
Bossy, stubborn. What else are we?
I feel like we get a bad rap because it's like hard-working, ambitious, which is lovely, but then it's just like boring. And like we're also really fun.
Yeah, we are so fun.
We're so fun. Once we've done all the work.
Yeah. And ticked off everything on our to-do list, then we can play a little bit.
Yeah, so yeah, I love gifting. I'm also really excited for like Fashion Week, which we don't really cover at Cosmo in regards to like high fashion. But like seeing the interpretations of those in real life, because I think that people are now really fatigued by micro trends and like tomato girl this and whatnot. I think people want actual trends again. Like, I think there's a real like craving for that, so I'm excited to bring that to life as well.
Nice. I'm excited to read what it is that you find at Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a glorious guest in the beauty seat.
Thank you. I'm sorry it was short and sweet, but
it was
it's always
absolutely
sweet with
stunning. And Toasted Sienna is chef's kiss.
I love it.
It's going to be up there with Cloud Group. I'm heading back to interviews. Thrilled. Okay, cool. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.
Bye.